I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G, I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in it, she just made a beat. I got rolling over, speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my this say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
On the set.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go, set.
Dobbs headed in motion. Love to throw to get started. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to them, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one. After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Here we go.
Here's Love. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Nice pickup there by Jacobs, and I really like this signing this offseason, Mike. I mean, with the departure of Aaron Jones going to Minnesota, they know how important that backfield is alongside Jordan Love. Can he help this Packers offense take that next step forward? And certainly done his part so far. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That one complete to Watson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. Oh, he pulled it a bit, and that pass is left to the upright. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive, because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach fourth down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Andrew Cooper, the rookie, is there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. They send him right out of the slot. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
We go, 76, 76.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. That is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah McDuffie. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Williams on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, Goff. This throw taken in by Amon-Ra.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion.
Hold on. Check.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. Here's the Lions punt team now. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
On the ready. Check, cut.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Packers on top. And we're back at Lambeau Field. in just a moment.
Ready.
3rd and 6.
Field black. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Toward the outside, catch made by Watson.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Past midfield to the 45. And he's going to take this all the way home. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Go, come
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
on.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Goff to throw. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Goff hooking up with his tight end, Laporta, and they give the Lions a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
It is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This one from 52 yards away. Oh, he pulled it a bit, and that pass is left to the upright. It's no good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
On play action, Love. A throw on the move is caught. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big gainer for Green Bay. Pickup of 46 yards. The man in motion is Watson. They run on the jet sweep, and he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. They face second down and 7.
Ready.
Love. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Let's go now. Green Jack.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Packers stake themselves to a 17-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Goff gives it to Gibbs.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Throwing, Goff. He finds Goodwin, and he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
On 2nd down, it's Gibbs. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Ready, break. Here we go.
Love to throw it on first down. He's got room past the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Throwing on second down, Love. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The motion man is Johnson. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one.
Well, you can tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
The motion man is Johnson. They'll run with Gibbs. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They move Laporta, sending him in motion.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Turbo.
Goff in the pistol. Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
You can tell what the how they want to approach 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. If that was a run play, then you can bet they were going to go for it on 4th. But because it was a pass, and then they take a sack, I think this coach on 4th down is leaning towards settling for 3.
The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Lions are finally on the board. It's 17-3.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Now return coming from the 7. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out. on this first half of play.
With the score, Packers 17, Lions 3.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Williams now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Hooker going to work from the pistol. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Jack Pepper.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks. It sets up 4th down. The Lions will punt this ball away. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Come on, set.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd and 9. The man in motion is Watson.
Ready?
On 3rd down, they go with Jacobs. And he'll take this forward to the 26.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Daniel Wheeler is on to punt. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 42-yard line.
Ready?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready? 18, Pioneer. Go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now, Hooker. It is caught left side by St. Brown. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Cup 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
Hooker.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. The motion man is Johnson. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Reno. Ready.
Once again, it's Gibbs. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw, Hooker. That's caught by Gibbs. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Hooker to throw. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The Lions called their first timeout. They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Street. 60 Maverick. Go.
Here's Hooker. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown.
Complete to number 14, Amon-Ra St. Brown. 1st and goal, Detroit.
The motion man is Johnson. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6?
Here we go.
It's 1st and goal. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
Mustang 19.
Throwing is Hooker. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And now, 3rd and goal coming up. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They'll run with Gibbs. And he can only get about half of what he needed. Down to the 3, and now it is 4th and goal. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that 1st down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. Down the right sideline. He's to the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 88 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's up and through. And the Packers extend to a 24-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Hooker. He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
70, Timberwolves. Ready?
They'll look to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. Here comes 3rd and 6.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down. The defense nowhere to be found. A 4th down gain of 20. This throw taken in by Amon-Ra. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. 3rd down coming up. They'll bring St. Brown in motion.
19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. And that is not going to work out as planned. It'll be a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's got his big tight end, Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Down.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Into the secondary at the 45. Josh Jacobs. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drop. To the right side, that's St. Brown. Whoa! And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Hooker leads the Lions up. They'll try to go for 2.
Ready?
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jair Alexander. He's inside the 40. And he's going to make it all the way to the end zone. How about a pick 2? 2 points going the other way. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Blue check. Here we go, set.
Here's a handoff. Jacobs running left. And he'll get about 5. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Let's go now. Ready?
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Trap 60, trap 60. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos. Hey, Trash.
The motion man is Raymond. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Rattler. 19 Lions.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion.
Dragon 60. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9.
Drill 52. Ready.
Another run here with Lloyd. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On 3rd down, here's Lloyd.
Daniel Whelan in one formation for the Packers.
A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. So, it's a win for the Packers. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico.